wait a few seconds, make sure there's people on or well are there. Give them a few seconds. Yeah, so I just wanted to stop and say hi and um, the title is coming to that experience. Well, so I feel like being a child experience because every time I try to do something, something gets in the way. Something feels like I'm being attacked, and it just doesn't make sense. It's like I'll have these things planned out, you know, in sequence, like in order, like, and nothing should go wrong, nothing. But then something will just happen over and over again. I have a lot of praying to do because I just feel like a presence of that spirit. Now, I'm not the type that is like, thinking that there's ghosts around, but I don't know, I was kind of hearing something today. I was kind of hearing something new, and um, yeah, and I was like, I looked around and I was like, "Hmm, the cat's nowhere around. The cat was way, I think, in the cat on the patio, so it's like it's not possible for the cat. And I checked, and no, I'm not crazy. I'm not really the type that's like always, oh my god, a ghost is in. I just kept hearing the computer cord, and I kept hearing something in a different part of the room, like in the corner, and it shouldn't be nothing. I shouldn't be able to hear anything because it's totally quiet. And I just feel like for years I just been like one thing after the other. I've been other. I mean, everything. Like if something happens and then I try my best to fix that, something else happens, and it just keeps happening. I was happening so often, and I was just like, how could this be? How could something be happening when I'm steady trying to calm situations down, and my actual mood is like I'm calm, I'm humble, but then I get attacked by something, just a sense of people in my around my surroundings. Um, and like I said, I'm not the type of person that's like always like, oh my God, like something's happening just to me. Um, but it's just, I don't know, I feel something wrong because no matter what I try to do, something happens. And I don't know if it's that time, like the time of the year when things are just not feeling great, like because there is a lot of things going on in the world. But like everything that involves me is just going downhill. And even my health, like I was a healthy person, but it's like, I don't know, it's just something will always prevent me from staying fit, staying like feeling good. It would just come at me out of nowhere, you know? And I I can't really express like I don't know anything else it could be but a bad spirit, you know? I'm really not the type of person that talks like that, but I feel that. I felt that around me, and I tried everything, you know, far as positivity, and there's no reason for a lot of things that are happening, and I can't come up with anything else but that, that spirit. You know, Someone's coming. Oh, I don't know if they want me to share this, but what should I should do? Um, hmm. Youth are asking, should you should you deal with the okay, so your best friend is crushing on you. Should you do it? Um, I feel like make sure that you resolve the situation with the girlfriend. Make sure you talk to her and you say face to face that you're not together. And I feel like then it'll be easier. Even if you have to do it today. I don't know the situation. Like I don't know if you already have, but if you haven't, like you could do it like right now. Just say, hey, I just want to have clarity that we're not together because of what you did, and I'm gonna move on. And then, that way it's not crazy and you're going back and forth, and then this other person is right there wondering like, okay, what's going on? So if you want to take this serious, if you feel like there's a connection there for you and the bestie, um, then there's nothing wrong with going for it because like you don't have that ride or die girlfriend anymore. That girlfriend basically has distrust. She's not loyal to you, right? So you don't have no obligations to this girlfriend because of what she did. Am I correct? Like you don't have to feel like you can't move on because you have to really ask yourself, is that person worth forgiving? Because I don't really know the person, but you do. Is she worth forgiving? Is she that type of person that always is like flirty? Oh, so okay. Oh shoot. Seriously? What the heck? Oh no no no. Now you do understand. Okay, make sure. Now you do understand that that's not respecting. You don't need to be with somebody that's trying to hurt you in that way. Like that's the most crucial thing that I can ever. I never even heard of that before. Like that's crazy. Like yeah, I mean I wouldn't say two. I wouldn't be like okay, two wrongs don't make a right. Like I would just like end it. Like I would make sure, but she's not really worthy of it. So, but I would just get her out of my space, you know, get her out of your space so you can just start over. Because if you keep going back, I'm sorry, my mic is just like I need to keep it like close enough to it. Okay, let me see. Oh, but why? Okay, but I'm confused because like for me, if I love someone, why would I would like be cautious about hurting. Like I wouldn't want to hurt them. Like she's sending you a video of doing something unthinkable to you. Like I'm confused about that's not love to me, but you know, I know what it feels like to you and I'm not it's not for me to say I know this person, but I feel like I feel like either you guys are going to be loyal to each other, because it shouldn't be games. Because I don't know how old you are, like if you're that young, or but if you really want to be serious about someone and you want a life with someone, it really has to be taken serious, love or not. And I'm questioning the type of love that is, because yeah, she shouldn't be like sending you stuff that is going to hurt you. Like I wouldn't want to hurt someone, even my worst enemy or somebody that I broke up with. Like I wouldn't want to purposely hurt them. You know what I mean? So if she's trying to prove to you that she's just doing it to make you jealous, that's not a good way to prove to someone that you're how you feel, or it's not a way to make a person jealous. I could see like just stand there talking to someone and make a person jealous in that way. But like for me, I don't really do that. I wouldn't do that. No, 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 no. See, this is what I'm trying to get you to understand. Don't don't go out and do something because she did something. Because keep your character. Like don't do it that way. I know, but if you're tired, you got to get the wrong negative things out of your way. You can't um you can't just keep doing something because someone did something. You should just, if you're tired, move on from that person. Move on from that person. Don't make it a circle of confusion, you know? Because there's a lot of people coming at you that are interested, right? So you're not gonna have no problems finding another person that maybe they are right for you, maybe they're decent. But um, I don't think you should try to get back at her. I think getting back at her is showing her that you can move on. I'm speaking from maturity. Like, so you're gonna get a mature answer. Um, but I don't think I don't think you should go and sleep with someone and then let her know and just to get back at her, because that's still kind of going back and forth with you guys, and it's just going to keep something going. Oh, oh, okay. So even if you're 20 years old, still, I wouldn't recommend you doing something to hurt her in that way. Hurt her like to where just make her realize by leaving, by moving on. Whatever happens later happens, but you got to get to where you both are not going tippy tap with each other, because if you are gonna be in a relationship later, if you guys could, if you guys are, because you guys are young, and if you start changing and growing into your skin and being more, as maturity happens, um, you don't want to look back and be like, oh, we did so much to each other. Like you don't want it to be like that. But if you want to be with this person in the future and you could forgive, that's a different situation. It just depends on if you could forgive. But if you know, and then if you go and do something, yeah, I mean, and you're gonna be with this person, that's what you guys are gonna remember, this back and forth. So I don't really know the situation for sure, like how this person is, but what I'm saying is, what can happen it could just backfire. Like I would just move on and don't worry about whatever. If you guys work it out later on in years because you're still young, then that's different. But we don't know for sure, right? Um, you don't know for sure. She doesn't know for sure if you guys are gonna get back later on in life, because maybe that's not the right person for you. because it happened, right? So it happened for a reason. It's probably just not the right one for you, love or not, that you guys think that you're in. Um, because oh gosh, wow, wow, yeah, that's quite a bit of that's a lot. Okay, great. So so that being said, I won't waste my energy on like doing something and showing her a video. Like I would show her that that's the wrong thing to do, and I would do something totally different. I would just make her miss miss me or him miss me, like in my situation. Yeah, I will make him miss me. Um, yeah, that's what I would do. Um, mm, wow. Hmm, that's quite a bit. Yeah, I mean, hmm, I think right now I feel like concentrate on the healing part, you know. She's out there. She's a little wilder than, you know, what you need. Um, yeah, because if she wanted a threesome, then she shouldn't have been in a relationship. You know, people that do that shouldn't be involved with someone, one person. They should just be going doing their thing. You know. Oh, I see what you. Like I said, it is. She's not the right one for you. You know, you're on two different pages. But like, if you love this person, like you might want to take a little time out before you start off with someone because if you want to like a healthy relationship, I don't know where your mind is on, but if you want a healthy relationship in the future, take a little time out. It won't hurt to just take some time out. Yeah, I understand that, but my whole thing is, you know, her mind, you guys aren't on the same page, so just take out some time before you even like start talking to the bestie or something, or or anyone that seems like a lot of people are trying to say that they have a crush on you and stuff. Um, just take out some time to before you go and start anything else with someone. Um, yeah, just get into yourself. Get into yourself and see what you really want to do and try to heal from it because for the things that what you're telling me is, there was a closeness there. So she did a lot of things, and but she's still on your mind, of course, because if it's something recent, then you need to heal. So, like, far as the university was, did you have an agreement where she was supposed to help you, like, pay it back or to you, or was she supposed to pay the money back to you? Is it that situation? Or did you just give her the money for the university? I don't know if you're there, but okay, I'll give it to her. You're a nice. Wow, you're such a nice guy. You're a nice guy. I could tell that you're a good guy. Um, but I feel like you need to concentrate on healing, and you've done a lot, and you just have to go through life thinking like, okay, we're just not on the same page. Well, you were doing a good thing, but you're doing a good thing for someone that didn't appreciate everything, and that is not valuing the relationship. She didn't value it. And you have to just say, okay, this person wasn't mature enough to deal with what I have to give, you know? But like I said, hopefully you work on healing, you know? Well, thank you so much. I'm glad you're talking to me about it. Oh, um this isn't a t-shirt. It's like um it's a just a blouse with the tank. It's like a tank. Yeah. I've been trying to get in shape. I've been going through a lot of stress, and yeah, so I don't know, when I go through stress it takes a while, like, my body bloats up, and then I don't know, I just that's what happens, and so that's what I'm working on, and I'm kind of mad about it. And whenever I go through something, I get mad because I feel like it's affecting what I'm trying to do. Like there's so many things that I'm trying to work on, and I don't want it to be sabotaged, in other words. So, but um, but yeah, it's not a t. Wait, hold on. Yeah, it's not a t-shirt. Yeah, it's not a t-shirt. It's just yeah, it's a shirt. I mean a blouse. It's just a blouse. Yeah, on the lives you just can't tell everything, I guess. Because the way the camera is, I guess. Well, I'm using a phone, so but oh, you lost your oh, of course, because right, because your best friend had did something with you. Of course, you're gonna lose the best friend also. But I don't know. So did your best friend ever tell you like what was happening, or like hint to you about like being involved with that, or did they just like hide everything that was happening? Oh, California. Yeah, I lived in California all my life. Um, yeah, but um, yeah, yeah. Thank you for telling your story. Oh, okay. So you knew that he was being pressured about that? Okay. Hmm. Yeah, that's kind of a weird situation. Like to think about your friend with a person is very strange. I could understand like how that would be. Like, yeah, yeah, it really does mess with the relationship. So as him as your friend, like he had to choose. Like, does he want you to be his friend, or does he want to do something to sabotage that friendship, or is she worse, like messing up your friendship? Yeah. And he should have been like, kind of like, just staying away from that person, you know? Um, yeah. But like I was saying before, people are not, they're not mature. They're not mature yet. I don't know their ages, but I know you're 20. But yeah, it takes a while to mature. I'm still kind of young, so you hear a lot of stories. People do crazy things when they're young. Oh, nice, nice. That seems oh, a lot happened in Israel. Um, wow. Mm. Yeah, you know, but I really appreciate your story though. Like I was trying to say. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty young. 19 years old, that's pretty young. Yeah. At 19, I didn't know what I was doing. You know, but there's things that happen to couples in the past and later on in life they were able to fix the problem. But it just depends on the two people, later on, how strong of a bond that they have. You know? So, but yeah, it is. Yeah, it is a crazy thing. And she didn't even think about bad it would be for you. I mean, if I were you, I would, you know, I mean, you're gonna do what you want to do, but I would take a step back from her. I wouldn't contact her um, for a while and just try to heal from all this crazy things with your friend and her, and just be on you. What? Okay. I am not understanding this girl. Like she's constantly doing this to you. She's constantly aggravating the situation. Like, um, I feel like you need no contact with her because she's trying to hurt you so much. Like, I'm not understanding that. Yeah, I'm not understanding like all the hurtful things she's trying to do and say. Yeah, I feel like as of today, starting today, you should, you know, keep your distance and, you know, like I said, be on yourself. Um, if you don't, you're gonna keep feeling bad, and it'll get worse each day. She wasn't like that in the past because she was way younger. Okay, so you know, she wasn't gonna do that when she was way younger. Um, Most likely. Um, but she's now she's at the age where she wants to explore more things. Right now I'm just doing content and I have I do music, music and entertainment, and yeah. So and I've been like um, just helping out my daughter and stuff like that. So, but yeah, I hope you listen to me about just yeah, taking out some time for yourself. Um, yeah. So my so this slide was about bad spirits, and I never really um say too much about them, but feel I really feel like a bad spirit, has been around me because every time I try to do something, say for instance, like I come up with a creative idea and all of a sudden, like somebody will get in my way or something will happen and it shouldn't involve me, but it does. Um, and I'm the type of person like I don't create drama. I really try to just get to a happy place in my life, and I try to help others get to a happy place in their life. So that's the type of person I am. So when for something to come at me and be negative, um, it doesn't make sense. So that's I mean that I just feel something that's not right, and that's what I'm talking about artist spirits. So anybody out there, feeling that way, that everything that they try to do, they feel like there's some force, there's a bad spirit always, preventing something good from following through. And it doesn't make sense. It shouldn't happen, you know. And oh, reading the message. Oh, okay. Um, wait. Maybe I'm confused. Are you a female? Because I thought you were a male. Huh. Oh, wait. I'm confused. Oh. Oh, okay. That's what I thought. But then I got confused with a sentence. It was something that like question. Okay. Wow. Okay. Um. Yeah. I feel like I feel like she is running with her hormones. I feel like it's a lot. It's a lot. Like it's like she's acting on only hormones and emotion. Like she's not acting on um her self-worth. Um like it's like everything's about being free for whatever she wants to do, and she doesn't seem ready to be in a relationship. Um, yeah, I don't get that from what you're saying, you know. So yeah. So hopefully, um, Hopefully you understand like um all these things that are happening to you really don't have anything to do with it. It's because she's changing. So you might have been with her for a long time, but she's changing as an individual because she's still young. That's young. I did dumb stuff at 19 years old. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We all did it. We're like, now we're like, dang, that was so dumb. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's really young. Yeah. What? Pills? Wait a minute. She brings you pills. Why? Why do you, what, why does she need, I understand what you're saying, but she's 19. This is what I'm trying to get you to understand. She's 19 years old. She's 19 years old. You can't base it, you can't trust, a 19-year-old's gonna know what they really want. So don't, oh, that's why. Why would you need that when you're only, don't take that stuff at 20 years old. Oh my God. You're going through abusive, manipulating situation with this person. She manipulated you, giving you something that you shouldn't be having at 20 years old. And you should, right now, you should be happy that something is keeping you from being with her because it is great that you found out that you got away from this person because it's a lot of manipulating going on. And I'm not there and I don't know her, but something's clearly not right. Okay. She should not be giving you those pills at 20 years old, which I had mentioned. You're too young. People, grown people, like way older, taking those things because they need help with it. Not 20 years old. Like the normal thing that you're doing as a partner is enough. Is normal. Okay. Yeah. 20-year-olds already have sex drive. You should not be giving those pills. No. Okay. No. That's crazy. So, oh, that's a lot. That is a lot to take in right now. And like I said before, like she's manipulating you. And that's abuse because like that's too much. You should not be even going through that at that age. At 20 years old, you should not be going through someone forcing you and making you do something over and over again. And like there's more to life than that. Like, yeah. Yeah, that's in our nature. Like we don't have to do that. We don't have to, that's not the only thing important. Like it shouldn't be like all day. Like we're supposed to be doing other things that are important. Like no matter what age you are, you're supposed to be focused. Um, yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. Well, that's some wow. That story is gonna stay in my head. Oh my goodness. Like it's crazy. this girl is a lot to handle. It is a lot to handle. Okay, like I don't, that's a lot. Like, yeah. But I'm confused because you said that you guys were together anymore. You said that you're in a relationship, so I'm really confused about why you're why you're in her why you're still knowing like what's going on with her. I'm confused about that. Because I don't know if it's because you're young, but it's either you want a relationship, you want a real relationship, or do you want someone that's gonna keep playing around and her mind is just on that one thing. Like, um, I don't know. Um, I don't see no difference between if someone's gonna do that with a bunch of people, how is that different than being a prostitute? I mean, maybe she's not getting money for it, but I'm just saying, like, if everything is gonna be about you finding a bunch of guys to do it with, then I don't know. I mean, the same self-respect, you should kind of feel the same as somebody that's going out there on the street is what I'm saying. The same feeling you get. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of your choosing to do it. But okay, I understand. But what I'm confused about is I thought you said that you guys weren't in a relationship. Um, so here's the thing, and I've been through this with men. Um, don't obsess, don't be possessive over this person. That's not good for you. I dealt with men being possessive over you, okay? And it goes back to one thing. You're not supposed to be possessive over a person. Find the person that's right for you, okay? Find the person that's right for you. And if you're telling me that you're not gonna be with this person, why how come you know the things that she's doing? If you're gonna break it off, then you shouldn't breaking it off is breaking it off. It's like no contact, okay, for a while, no texting for a while, no seeing each other, not trying to figure out what they're doing in their lives, not watching them, not stalking, none of that stuff, you know, okay? So, see, I understand. I know you were in a relationship with her for years. I know. Wait a minute. Let me make sure I got all the messages. I know you. You're 20 years old. Listen to me. I know you love her, and I've loved the person I was with, but it wasn't right for me. Now, if that person changed and I see the change totally, which that's not going to happen, then they'll be different. Then I would be willing to give that person a chance. But in your situation, you have to choose. Do you want all this crazy stuff going on? Or do you want a healthy relationship one day? Or are you going to waste your time on something that's not healthy because she's not healthy? And to be possessive over someone that's not even good for you is wasting your time. Please understand me. I know you love her. I remember you said that in the previous messages. I didn't think my phone could ring when I'm on live. It's crazy. It's really crazy. But anyway, back to I understand you, lover, and I remember what you said previous. You said you've been together a long time, you love her, and you did things for her, but it doesn't even matter. It's about your sanity and what you want for the future. Do you want to waste your time on somebody that she's not seeing it? Her mind is on just doing that. Her mind is focused on one thing, nothing that's important. And if she's going to college, I'm shocked about that because her mind is on not even that. She's wild right now. She's young and wild, and she's not willing to change that quickly. She's not going to change that quickly. I swear she's not. I mean, I don't swear, but you know what I'm saying. She's not going to change that quickly. Okay. Okay. Well, that's what I'm trying to find out because it seemed like you knew exactly like your mind is on, oh, well, maybe she's doing something with someone else because of, maybe you're talking about previously, but you already knew she did something with someone else, your friend. So you already knew about that. So after that, yeah, you can't worry about what she did after that point. Um, don't think about what she's doing after the breakup, okay? This isn't about love. Okay? We need more than love. We need respect. We need loyalty. But if you don't want a relationship, then you're gonna deal with the same thing. Okay? But if you want a healthy relationship, then you have to find someone that is loyal to you, that doesn't disrespect you. Okay. I understand, but that has nothing to do with the right person. The right person, what you need in a person, you know? Um, you need the right person, or if you're a type person, you work really hard, yeah, you want to come home to the right person, but you're still young. Take your time. Take your time. You don't you don't have to rush to find the right person, but give your time to a person that deserves it. That's what I'm saying. Oh. Okay, good. um Yeah, it was just, I was responding to what was being told, and I just want to make sure you understand. Okay, everything that you've been saying. Okay, I want you to understand. What, okay, now we're ready to move on. Um, yeah, I was hoping that people would message um, and talk about like what experience that they had with the bad spirit, like what is, preventing your life to move on. Like, is there somebody in your life that's holding you, making you feel like you're being held back because they're allowing, negativity to come inside in your life. And it's they're stirring up the negativity. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah. Um, are you being supported by family, friends, and people that are around you? Yeah, people always say that with these glasses. Yeah, see. Yeah, people always say that with the glasses. They always say something that I would, yeah. Um, really, I just, oh, cats. Um, really, I just wanted to just catch up with you guys. I haven't been on, I haven't been around, I haven't been doing videos. Um, and you know, everybody gets discouraged. I get discouraged because, there's other things that I'm trying to fix. And so, you know, the two channels that I mean, I have a bunch of channels, but some slow down. So the music and entertainment, which is two of them. Okay. So basically I just been trying to figure out like what I want to do with them. I've been having a lot of creativity, but like I said, it goes back to things that are around you, the negativity, the bad spirit. It's everything when you're trying to accomplish something. Okay. So, um, yeah, so let's see. Oh, let's see. Okay. I just wanted to see. I just wanted to see if I got all the old messages. But yeah, I think yeah, it's about 7:35 in some places. And it's um I think it's extremely late in some countries. People are sleeping. Um yeah, so anyway, I'm not getting many comments. So um and I think my like I said earlier, it's about dinner time, I think. In some places. Yeah, around dinner time. Virginia, Florida, places like that. It's 7:30. There's 3 hours difference. It's 4:35 here. Yeah. So yeah. Um, Content creators, you know, if you want to do YouTube, have a support system going. Don't tell anyone if you know that they're not going to be supporting. Um, yeah. So that being said, yeah, there's a lot of content creators now, and yeah. Anyway, another channel of content creators. Um, you guys are pretty quiet. I'm going to probably go live on a different time to get people going, get people talking. Um, so yeah, get people moving, get talking, and you know, I just I want to hear other people's stories too. Um, but yeah, Lion King, thanks for um sharing your story and yeah, being on and chatting with me. Um, I think it is time to go. I'm not getting any comments about people's others' experiences about bad spirit. Um, so that being said, this is Lenore Speaks channel. I hope to be on soon. Hope to be connecting with you guys soon. And just giving you information, making you laugh. Try not to make you cry. But yeah, just message. If you're a content creator, let me know in the comments. Put here. I'll share your videos. I'll share, your channel. Yeah, but anyway, yeah. So yeah, I think I said enough for about me and what I've been experiencing. And comment if you've been through, if you feel like there's something like preventing you from, you know, doing things that you love to do, or you have something negative just coming at you all the time. Just let me know. Let me know. Okay, guys. Bye.